Well, by now we've all heard about Doge and Elon Musk and the fraud and abuse that's been taking place against the American taxpayer for, wow, a long time. Some of it goes back incredible decades, okay? And I'm here to report on a personal experience. Now, some of you know that I had a medical emergency. I had a aneurysm and had surgery on my brain right there. And I'm very, very fortunate that I'm still here. Briefly, I have what they call giant cell arteritis, and it attacks and weakens the blood vessels in your head, in your brain. And mine, this particular area, it expanded and was pressing up against a nerve, which thank God, because it caused excruciating pain. And it turned out to be like an alarm system. Hey, you better get to the hospital. So I got to the hospital. They followed protocols and had to wait a couple of days to get the swelling down and gave me some heavy meds. Got the swelling down when did the surgery. Okay, that all went fine as far as I'm concerned. Doctors were great. I have no complaints whatsoever. And by the way, I was perfectly calm. Even after they told me what was going on, I was like, well, I always feel like I'm in a win-win situation. You know, if I survive, I can survive the fight. If I don't, I know where I'm going and I'm not worried about it, okay? So that part never did bother me. I was just as calm as you could possibly be. And so when I got out, they gave me all these prescriptions. And one of the prescriptions is a steroid, which accelerates the repair. But it doesn't do anything about the giant cell arteritis. And that's where it got interesting. The remedy for that is interferon. Okay, I don't know much about it. Never researched it. Never thought I'd have to. And let me digress a little bit. I want to thank the American taxpayer from the bottom of my heart, because I don't know what that surgery was cost, but I guarantee you it's way up there. And maybe somebody could comment how much they think it is. I know that kind of stuff is not cheap. And the American taxpayer paid for that. Now, I always tried to avoid being a burden upon the American taxpayer. I've taken very good care of myself, basically. I mean, here, 2 hunting seasons ago, I killed a great big old buck 3 miles from camp. Took me 3 days to parse him out and get him out. And I did it. Wasn't easy, but for a 72-year-old guy, that's not bad. So I credit that the fact that I've taken care of my health. Also credit the fact that aneurysm didn't blow up from the fact that I've taken supplements since the middle 1980s. And in fact, the doctor, they did a complete workup on me, everything you can imagine. And he said I have the venous system, circulatory system of a teenager. Yahoo! So anyhow, getting back to where I was, the remedy for this is the thing called the interferon. And if you go and check prices of interferon, just across the counter, from a pharmacy, they started about $5,000 for 4 vials, go up to about $10,000. That's pretty dang expensive. Whew. And I was told I was covered, you know. It turns out I wasn't. They required Plan D from Medicare and Medicaid. And I'm working on that. But the most interesting thing about it is, they shipped my blood off. They were going to make up an interferon that's specifically for me, like a designer drug. And Now, what would that cost? Whew. You know, I'm sure it'd be they'd bill the government in tens of thousands of dollars for that. But let's just say, fortunately, I didn't have to get, or I didn't have Plan D, and so I didn't get it. So, of course, I'm thinking, you know, if that's a remedy, I need to figure out how to get some of this stuff. So there is a program, a Social Security program, and it's called Quick Care. Yeah, Quick Care. And I filled all the paperwork out for that and sent it off. Let me digress again. I went in and talked to my local doctor, and we had a really neat discussion. I told him everything that I was told about interferon, and, you know, but the thing is, those doctors never told me the price. Only one of them said it's very expensive. And because I wanted my son to pick it up because he's always travels to Vegas. And we live 100 miles north of Las Vegas. And they said they will not give it to him. It is very expensive. It will be shipped to your house. Oh, that's pretty cool. So when I found out that I didn't qualify because I didn't have the Plan D, I went and talked to my doctor, see if we could brainstorm, come up with something different. So I tell him this story, and look, kind of had a, like, what? So he went online, and there's about a half a dozen different types of interferon. And he found the one that is specifically used to eradicate or destroy giant cell arteritis. What do you think the cost was? $52. $52. Wow. Now, he encouraged me to go ahead and get Plan D because he said, I'll give a tip my cost, which is amazing. He's a great doctor. I just, wow. I think he's awesome. Minus, but plus the doctor visit, which is $30. So that's $82 a month. But if you get Plan D, they pay for it all. So, wow, when Elon Musk talks about fraud and abuse, there's a good example right there. I mean, I experienced that personally. Okay, thought you might find that interesting. Over and out.